Okay, that cooking frenzy has done a number on our vegetable supplies. Still got simple meals, we've still got some package survival. Let's have a look. That corn has actually got 2/3 of the way to grain, so that's good. Why do you need treatment, Cat? Have you just had a punch up with someone? Left pinky destroyed. So Legend just bit you. Alright. Legend, how are you? You're not hurt because you're wearing massive armour. Go and fix up Cat, please. You know what you did. Oh, Clag's on it. Alright then. But yeah, that Glitter World medicine will do a damn fine job. And she's already up and about. Slow movement is probably going to slow down the whole caravan, isn't it? By 30%. That's something I should have taken into consideration. I'm sure it's fine. Lovely stuff. Now Cat has an infection where she was bitten by Legend. It's like he doesn't want her to come on the trip. And now she's just not resting until healed for some reason. Come on, Cat. You've got an infection that needs dealing with. Stat? Anyone? Paola's on the way. Because she's the best. 124%, so you should make it through. So have a look. 14%, immunity's already 15, it's up to 16. Yeah, immunity's outracing it, so even if we gave you crap medicine for the second treatment, you're going to be fine. Legend, why are you sad? You've just had a punch up and you won. Clegg and Castamos competing for this machining table. It's all good fun. Oh, and a sniper's visiting, it's lovely. Now Clegg, what are you up to? You're cleaning things again. Let's get you to finish your current one at least. And then maybe Castamos can get back on the job. Sweet. So we're getting some stuff built. It'd probably be easier if we only had one colonist doing it all. So maybe we'll just get Castamos on it. And then when he goes, I'd say we're going to put Clegg on it, but we don't really need to because then it'll be time to move on, really. 2.8 days to go and Legend is on a sad wander. But it's fine, he's in the base. Castamos still working away on those flak items, which is nice. Everyone gradually getting helmeted up and pantsed up. And Thrumbos. Are you guys going to wander into my traps? Because it probably won't kill you. One of you will probably eat all of those traps. But I've closed the door to my beer storage, so maybe you won't bother even trying. Yeah, looks like they're just wandering about. That's fine. Live and let live. How's your infection, Cat? You've already got over it. Good. 63% movement speed. Yeah, that's a shame. But that's fine. Now, Legend is in a sad mood again, but he's going to get catharsis. God, if he has any mental breaks while we're on the journey, that's going to suck. It's going to slow us right down. I'm now less optimistic about being able to make this journey in one shot. We might have to stop off somewhere and build an outpost. But that'll keep things interesting. Another Ambrosia Sprout. We just don't care about Ambrosia Sprouts. What have you killed, Pollock? A deer. Nice. And now, yeah, food supplies dwindling. Stat? Rapid. Maybe we'll get another corn on the go, but we don't need another corn. Because we're going to be on the road. Although I did, yeah. That's now rice. Just to give us a bit, if we need it. Pollock's doing a good job of not aggroing these animals, which is a lovely stuff. We're not really getting much in the way of events from old Randy either. Seems to have nodded off. But that's cool, because we just need to stick around for another 1.5 days. Castamos has been a little MVP of this late stage, building all this gear for us. Let's see how we're getting on now on the gear front. Yeah, Clegg's got flak vest. Pollock's got vest and pants. So's Kim, so's Paola. Oh, it's looking great. Naharis, yep, you're armoured up. Even Kat's armoured up, and she's not going to be of any use whatsoever in a fight. War merchants.
Were declared.
We should probably go see what he's got. Probably flog off some of our crappy arrows and stuff. More Shih Tzus. What is the deal with Shih Tzus? Well, we know what the deal with them is.
66.
Oh, I can track this up as well for easy slaughtering. That's good to know. And we shouldn't need any more hunting for a while. Now, 4% steel club, just taking up space in my storage. I should have built a smithy at some point so I could smelt down all these poor quality weapons. And yeah, have the sculpture as well. We don't need it. But yeah, we'll take your silver. Pollock's not even waiting until they're back at base. She's just a whirlwind of destruction. Oh, look at all that storage space we've suddenly got. It's beautiful. And have we finally run out of... Oh no, we can still make more flak helmets. What do we need? Components, plasteel, and metal. Which of those are we shy on? Not got a lot of components. Yeah, we're out of plasteel pretty much. Can we even get more plasteel? I haven't seen any on the map, but I've not been looking for it either. It's kind of irrelevant, because by the time we mine it up, we'll be on our way. 230 packaged survival meals. We're looking good. Still got a reasonable amount of meat lying around. Not a lot of veg though, but we could make kibble. If we make one more kibble, that'll actually make 200 more kibble. Which is nice. And our guests leave at about noon today. Lovely stuff. We've looked after them well, kept them above 40% mood, even though Castamos had a crummy bedroom. They've still responded by making a buttload of armour for us. And that's going to see us well on our travels. And it's nearly summertime as well. This has worked out pretty perfectly. Another 200 kibble there from Cat. Oh no, just another 75. It makes them 75. But there's two... Yeah, there we go. It's 400 kibble. Yeah, it's 4 lots of 75, is it? That'd be 300. I don't know. It's irrelevant. Shuttle's arrived. Right. Thanks, nobles. You were cool. Now, I'll see you later. And we're allied with the Shattered Empire. Risen past 75. So they'll sometimes help us when enemies attack us, and we can call them for help at any time. Well, that's good to know. But for now, let's see about putting together a caravan, shall we? I've never properly done this before. Certainly not a massive trek across the world like this. But that's what we're going to do. So, where even are we? We're over here. We're going to form a caravan to go to here. 20 days now it says, that's good. But it'll be slower because of Cat probably. Now if we click these one at a time, that should allow us to... cancel. Before I do that, let's edit everyone's meals preferences to allow packaged survival meals back in. Everyone is on simple. Yeah, it's been edited. Good. Right, once again, we've got 25 days worth of food. That's good. Travel supplies though, let's also accept. So we're bringing all the hay and kibble, all the simple meals, all the packaged good, all the dog meat. We're basically bringing all the food. What happens if we bring all the medicine? That doesn't affect our mass too much. Hops we don't need. Bedrolls we're bringing. Grand. So that's everything we should need. Now, what else might we bring along just for the journey? Too much stuff could slow us down. 16.8 tiles a day if we bring all that silver. So we lose 0.3 tiles a day for bringing the silver. But it could be a good trade. Good. as could the gold. We don't need spare weapons. We don't need anything else. If I was planning on setting up a base, maybe I'd bring the steel. But I don't want to slow myself down just for the sake of potentially setting up a base. And yeah, it severely hurts our movement speed. I think we're good. Got everything we need. We've got all the people. Colonists will now gather and we will say goodbye to Vanille. It's been a nice little town for us. Maybe pirates will move in and keep it running. That'd be lovely. We've had some fun times here over the weeks. Lots of dogs have been killed. A couple of colonists are gone as well. Glass isn't sappy. Rip.
Yeah, rip.
We've made countless errors. We've somehow got through the whole thing without mining out these components that are right here in the centre of our base. We've eventually settled on a killbox design that looks pretty good and was pretty effective all round. Built a mortar that we never needed to use. Yeah, it's been jolly stuff. Let's see. It's going to take everyone most of the day to package up all the supplies, I think, but that's fine. Be a pain in the ass if we got outside the compound and then it's like, yep, you've been raided. But no, here we go. The colony crew is heading off on their journey. Even Cat's coming, aren't you, Cat? Yeah, even Cat's coming. We've already got wrist breaks. That's fine. Quest expires. We don't care. We're not about quests now. An Arctic wolf is hunting. It's not going to reach us, surely. Oh no, it's pretty slow. It's pretty slow. Now, what if we remove it from the caravan? Sorry, Yakkarf one. Oh shit, were you carrying all our silver?
That's the first thing that's ever gone wrong.
You were carrying 500 silver. And we've already left. Oh, well, isn't that just typical? So, caravan's on the way. And we're already resting. Man, this might take a while. Like I say, I've never done this before, so I might just be looking at my screen for the next 20 minutes whilst we slowly sojourn across the map. We're pretty visible as a colony, 110%, because we've got 10.8 bodies apparently. 0.8? Is that counting Clegg missing his eye and his toe or something like that? We did lose a few digits here and there on the way. Now, is it worth stopping in? No, because they're hostile. I was going to say, is it worth stopping in for some food? But no, everyone on the route is hostile, so... Apart from those guys, maybe. Wentworth. Oh, and the Shattered Empire, of course. Trading here does require a title, though, that we don't have. So, yeah. Right, we're out of the forest, and now we're just crossing the tundra. It's not such a bad crossing, it's all flat land mostly. But yeah, it does look as though we're going to stop off at Wentworth on the way, so we may as well stop there and trade. But first we need to trek across this roadless bit. And there we go, summer begins. We might be able to travel a little bit quicker now. And we're going to be doing most of our travelling in the summer. Hopefully we'll get onto the road before autumn rolls around. Aha! What have we got? A caravan demand by the Wasps. 5 pirates. A plasteel knife, a flak helmet and the gold. Okay, I don't mind that. Legend can get by without a helmet for now. He's still got his fabulous armour on. I don't want to fight unless it's absolutely necessary. Losing the gold's a shame. Would have minded trading that for food at some point, but better than a fight, I think. A mad hare. It's just running around going, come on then, I'll fight you. There's no one here, mate. They've all left. currently advancing through the tundra and heading into some sort of mountainous valley by the look of it. Got a couple of hills to cross on the way, which will slow us down, but then it's mostly flat land until we get to roads. Estimated time to destination is now slightly higher than the estimated days of food we've got left. Well, the actual days of food we've got left. That could potentially be an issue. We'll see. Another night on the Aloba Plateau. As this world continues to spin through space, uncaring whether or not we reach our destination. Which we will. We're gonna make it. Here's what I was worried about. Oh, it's Naharis, who's at risk of break. Recreation starved and transhuman is frustrated. Well, I can't do much about that one. Well, I can't do much about either of these, really. Recreation starved, is that going to slow us down? Because is that a built-in thing to stop you from being able to traverse the entire map in one go? That sooner or later your colonists will just slow down because they get starved and they break? We'll see. And there we go, the caravan's been ambushed by red foxes. Let's see. 2 red foxes, is that what we're dealing with here? We're not getting a lot of hits in. Paolo, why aren't you moving? Naharis, get in there and stab things. Don't shoot Naharis, you idiots. Right, what's going on with you, Paolo? You've been bit, you're not in immediate danger. Sleeping spot. Medical. Rest until healed. Everyone else. Right, now, Legend, stop doing that. Prioritise tending to Paolo. And then once you've tended, we'll be on our way. Right, so we're going to Wentworth first, and we're going to do some trading with that silver we've got for the last bits of food we need. So we don't want to get ambushed on the way by anyone trying to pinch all our silver. That would be a shame. And more manhunters. Lovely. I have basically just been narrating a dot strolling across a map at this stage, so it's nice to get some incidents on the go. We should probably have a look and see what we're dealing with. Beagles? Oh no. Not beaglers. 3 beaglers. Now, where's the crew? Here they are. Should we be a bit more careful this time about placement? The first one's down. Good. Heavy SMGs are great. And problem solved. Caravan battle 1. Reform the caravan. And another manhunter pack. Geese. Oh, are these... Oh, these are back at base. That's fine. And a pack of manhunting porcupines also back at base. Yeah, this is not something we're concerned with. Everyone's keeping up a reasonably chipper mood on the journey at least. Even Legend. I guess a lot of his regular needs are put on hold when he's in a caravan. Now, can we make it across this river tonight? As soon as I say that, 2 minor wrist breaks. That's fine, you'll be breaking camp soon. Breaking camp? No, that's when you leave a camp, isn't it? You'll be making camp soon. And then you can get a bit of recreation into, a bit of stargaze and a bit of walking. Maybe even a bit of meditation if you're feeling spicy. No, I don't know if we're going to make it across this river tonight. But once we do, the tundra is nearly at an end and we move into the desert. Probably less foraging there, but easy to travel on, especially with the road. Alright, we're going to spend the night in the river. That's fine. Everyone seems pleased with it. Maybe it's a pretty river. Lovely, even with Legend wandering sadly, it seems we've managed to point him in the right direction. And so he's just sadly wandering along next to all the others who are just chatting away. But you'll be fine, Ledge. I presume you'll still get a catharsis boost from the old mental break, at least once you snap out of it, that is. And chunks of a spacecraft. They might come in handy for whoever finds our colony. And now Paola's in a mood, but maybe she'll be alright. Maybe the change of scenery is gonna perk her up a bit. Maybe we can even camp tonight on a road. Wouldn't that be nice? No, we're resting just shy. But tomorrow, progress. We're going to race down this road to get to Wentworth. Ah, it's a Shattered Empire caravan, but we can't trade with them because although we're allies, we don't have the right title. So we'll just move on, go about our business. I wonder if we'll get more traders now we're on the road. And we actually get more forage out here. 17.5 days worth now. Was that factored into the calculations of how much food we had versus how much we need? Who knows? But movement speed now 32 tiles a day on this road. It's only a short road, and then we're off-road again and slowed, but soon we'll be on a dirt road. But it's apparently quicker to cut across there rather than go down the dirt road and then down through the Shattered Empire City. But that's fine. Oh, there's a raid coming. Guess you're just going to wander into our traps and die. Ah well. If they just poked around a bit first and were like, hang on a minute, there's no one here. Let's just give me a leg up over this wall, will you? And then they're in. But no, instead they're just going to march in, screaming and hollering. And it's not going to go well for them. Hamster. Not the brightest. Let's see if Galga's any smarter. And the last one's called Donkey, so I'm not getting my hopes up about them already. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Although, you're now going to break down all the doors to get out. So you're going to bust out that one, then what? Where are you going? Are you just going to bust out that one? No? Well, that's buggered the heating in there. Which means the whole place is probably going to run out of electricity soon as that uses up all the power. But that is not a problem for our boys and girls, who still get 32 movement even on a dirt road, it seems. That's grand. That's good to know. So we started out today with about 15, 16 tiles to go, so maybe we'll get there tonight. One can but hope. This is a slow-ass way to complete RimWorld, I'll tell you what. Caravan ambushed, and they're getting bored of their recreation. That's inevitable. Now, Outlanders, we have got someone with a decent gun, someone else with a decent gun too. We're down here, so who's got the long-range weapons? We're going to need to take cover behind these rocks, I think. Right, we're doing okay on the old shootout, but we could use Paolo moving in with the old heavy machine gun. Don't get friendly fired, please. And there goes Stench. Caravan battle 1. Oh, we'd already killed the other one. I didn't even spot that. Nice. Yeah, let's get back on our way. And we've arrived. So, let's see what you've got and what we might need. Oh, you've got fine meals. Very nice. We'll take those. They'll rot eventually, but they'll keep us going for a bit. And yeah, we'll flog you these crappy guns that we don't need. And we can actually flog some of this medicine as well because we got more than we need. The food is more important. And we're on our way. And look at that movement speed now. We've got a bit more food. We've not got enough food still. We might be hungry by the time we get there. And we've now got another yak. That's going to slow us down, possibly. Yeah. Yeah, we'll banish the yak. We don't need the food burden. And we don't need the speed debuff. Not when we've got 6.3 days to get there and we've got 6.2 days worth of food. Ah, Oh man, it's no wonder I never normally do caravans. It's taken bloody forever to get anything done around here. By the time I send them out, by the time they arrive, I'd have forgotten why I sent them in the first place. But there we go, fall has arrived, so the journey gets a bit tougher. Thank goodness there was a road through these mountains. These next mountains aren't going to be terrible because we can go through small hills mostly. And we've made it. We're spending the night in the forest. Ah, it's green and beautiful. We haven't seen much of this. It's still cold. Still very cold around here, I imagine. But, yeah. Bit of greenery. This planet's not completely without its benefits. About to get on that big fat road and then whoosh is going to happen. Look at it go. $35 tiles a day. It's insanity. Ah, Naharis got food poisoning from berries. That's unfortunate. That slowed us down a touch, I think. Maybe she's being carried by a yak. Or by somebody else. Well, she's ill. Either way. Let's see. Kibble and Flak Pants. We're going to have to fight them. We're running out of food. And one of them's got a gun. Okay, this is going to be fine. Let's see, I'm a little bit worried about the revolver guy. But first we need to slow down everyone else before they... There we go, that's fine. And we'll just kill him off just because. Might get some loot. We've got some herbal meds at least. That's fine. Let's just get on our way. We ain't got time to mess about. A little nap and then we can be on our way. Although, yeah, I'm not happy about these food supplies. Not one little bit. Got a bit more boreal forest though, so we can forage a bit more. But that food poisoning slowed us right down. Okay, somehow we're doing okay for food again. It looks like the boreal forest is really good for foraging. So we're at least maintaining our food levels. Legend starts off this day with a minor wrist break. That's not ideal. And now he's major. And now they're eating kibble. And now our plants are buggered back at home. And everyone's starting to break. As long as we've got enough people left to carry everyone else. Just need no one else to have a mental break before Naharis. There we go. Paola's now dazed. Just need a couple of them to come out of their mental breaks. And then they can pick up the one slack from the rest, but there goes Legend. Okay, people are picking up again. We're still foraging, we're still picking up bits of food here and there. Just need those mental breaks to stop happening. At least Naharis has catharsis, which almost rhymes. We're down to our last day of food. People are eating kibble. They're going to be hungry when they arrive. They're going to be hungry and sad. But I think they're going to arrive. I've never actually completed this before, so I'm unsure what's going to happen next. Yuki's also unsure. He's just sat in front of the screen now, pawing gently at the caravan. Yep, the caravan's run out of food. Although it says 0.5 still. Maybe we foraged a bit. One last push, guys. Half a day. Yeah, everyone's food levels super down. Although we're getting the odd berry here and there. I think Paola just had a scoff. 0.1 days. No days. This is it. Generating map. We're going to have to jump on the ship, I think. Right. Pause. Ship found. It can't fly yet. 15 days of getting raided. So what, we've got to survive here for 15 days. Oh balls, I wasn't expecting this at all. We've got no gear, we've got no food. This is going to need some thought. We'll be back soon. Thanks for watching, guys.